My fiancée Sneered, my ex proposed to me and I said yes, so I kicked her out, but when she found out her ex cheated on her, she came crawling back. So I taught her a lesson she will never forget. I was engaged to Sarah for 8 months. We'd been together for 3 years total, living together for the last year and a half in this apartment I'd saved up forever to afford. She had a key, her clothes took up half the closet, her shampoo bottles covered the entire shower ledge. We were supposed to get married in June. I'd already put down deposits on the venue, booked the photographer, sent save the dates to 150 people. My mom had her dress picked out. Sarah's younger sister was going to be the maid of honor. Everything was planned. Then one Tuesday night in March, Sarah came home from dinner with her girlfriends acting weird, not upset weird, excited weird. She kept checking her phone and smiling at the screen. I was watching basketball on the couch and asked if everything was okay. She sat down next to me, took a deep breath, and said we needed to talk. My stomach dropped because nothing good ever starts with "we need to talk." She told me her ex-boyfriend Marcus had been at the same restaurant that night. They'd talked for a few minutes in the parking lot and he'd apologized for how things ended between them 2 years ago. Said he made a huge mistake letting her go. I asked her why this mattered since we were getting married in 3 months. That's when her face changed. She looked me dead in the eyes and said, "He proposed to me. Right there in the parking lot, got down on one knee with his grandmother's ring and everything." I actually laughed because I thought she was joking, but she wasn't smiling. She said Marcus told her he never stopped loving her, that he'd spent 2 years working on himself and building his career just to prove he was worthy of her. I asked what she told him. She looked down at her hands and whispered. I said yes. The room went completely silent except for the basketball game still playing in the background. I turned off the TV and asked her to repeat that. She said it louder this time. I told him yes. I'm calling off our wedding. I just stared at her trying to process what was happening. This woman I'd been with for 3 years, who I'd proposed to on a beach in Florida, who helped me pick out paint colors for our bedroom, was dumping me for an ex who ghosted her and made her cry for months. I asked if she was serious. She nodded and said Marcus could give her the life she always dreamed of. He just got promoted to senior manager at some tech company making 6 figures. He bought a house with a pool. He drives a BMW. She actually said that like his car mattered more than 3 years together. I stood up and told her to get out. She looked shocked, like she expected me to beg or fight for her. She said we should talk about this rationally, figure out how to split our stuff. I told her I'd box up her things and leave them on the porch. I wanted her gone within the hour. She grabbed her purse and keys, said I was being immature, and walked out. I changed the locks the next day, told everyone the wedding was off, lost all my deposits. My mom cried. My friends wanted to slash Marcus's tires. I spent 2 weeks feeling like garbage, questioning everything about myself. Then one night at 2 in the morning, Sarah started blowing up my phone. 47 missed calls, endless texts saying she made a huge mistake. I ignored all of it until she showed up at my door the next evening, crying with mascara running down her face. She said Marcus had been cheating on her the entire time. He wasn't actually serious about marriage. He just wanted to win her back to prove he could. The proposal was fake, some kind of ego trip. Now she had no fiancé, no wedding, and no place to live because she'd already given notice at her old apartment. She begged me to take her back, said she realized I was the one who really loved her, that Marcus was just shiny and exciting, but I was her home. I let her finish her whole speech. Then I smiled and said, "Remember that girl Emma from my gym?" Sarah nodded, looking confused. I told her Emma and I had been on 3 dates in the past 2 weeks. She's actually coming over tonight for dinner. Sarah's face went white. She asked if I was serious. I said completely serious. Emma treats me like I matter. She doesn't care about BMWs or 6-figure salaries. She just likes spending time with me. Sarah started crying harder, saying I was being cruel. I told her she made her choice when she picked Marcus over 3 years of us. Actions have consequences. She stood there for another minute like she couldn't believe this was happening. Then she turned and walked away. I shut the door, locked it, and went back to cooking dinner. Emma showed up an hour later with wine and homemade brownies. Best decision I ever made was not taking Sarah back.